I'm not mean. When people come to me with excuses and stuff, I always say to them, you got a lot of excuses. Oh, wow, life is hard, huh? Wow. Sometimes I tell them, come with me for a second. Get in my car and I ride down the street. Look to your left. Look to your right. I said, do you want that? He said, oh no. I said, that's the point I'm making. I said, I'm not suggesting it's easy or that you're not suffering, but do you want that? I mean, you ain't gotta look far, there's suffering going on right here I go down to 5th and Spring. You'll see children crawling in and out of dumpsters for food.
So what do you think people under 25 or 30 not understand about success in Hollywood? Maybe they think, oh, I'll never be that. You know how everybody always thinks, I could never end up like that, which sometimes it's just a matter of bad, circumstances piled up in one to lead someone there. And they think, oh, I have a safety net. That would never happen to me. But the general 25, 30-year-old that comes out here with a degree,
dreams without a plan is called frustration. There are two things I would address it with. One is the God joke, You know the God joke?
Tell them your plans? Or is that John Lennon?
No,
Life is what
that's a God joke. You gotta make God laugh, tell him your plans. And I mean, another thing I find with the younger generation now, it reminds me of a story of a minister that's a friend of mine told me. He said, Bill, one day I stood up in church and I said to my congregation, he said, everybody that wants to go to heaven, stand up, dance, and sing hallelujah. The whole church, 1,500 people, got up and they shouted for 5 to 10 minutes. He had to calm them down. Whoa, okay. He said, my second question, everybody who wants to die, stand up and sing hallelujah. Everybody sat there with their arms folded. So I got my third question. He said, how in the hell are you going to go to heaven if you don't die? See, everybody wants to go to heaven, but don't no damn body want to die. And dying's what Hollywood's about. How do you resurrect yourself after you're smashed a couple of thousand times? Do you buy a violin and play little self-pity moments of how unfair everything is and how great you are and how mean they are? And that could go on for 30 years, 40 years. Or do you take the initiative to do something that changes that? It's only one of two choices, giving up or moving ahead. And a lot of folks just, and these are people who've been in the industry 20 years and they talk to them about, well, you know how hard it is and these damn agents and these studios and networks and, really? You've heard of the internet? Yeah, but that doesn't, you've done a webisode, podcast? No. Why? I don't know how. How come you don't learn? That's too hard. But you're expecting a different result. But you're doing the same thing. That's called insanity. So all you can do is tell people, through your loving caring, tell people, but Not everybody listens. They don't listen. They're afraid to jump into the pond, you know. It's like today, it's a whole new world in terms of this industry. And say there's a pond and the success range is over there. And a lot of folks just jump in. They can't swim, but they do the best they can to get to the other side. While they're doing that, some of us put our arm in the water. Is it too cool? Is it too deep? Is it too warm? A lot of waves out there. And by the time the pond cools down and you start moving to the other side in your little boat, there are signs put up by the people who took the chance. And those signs say entry fees. And you know why? Because they deserve it. Well, you're over there cowardly thinking. They didn't wait. They jumped. They didn't know if they were going to drown or not. They didn't know anything. They just know that, but it's ever over there, I'm going to get some of that. So I don't have that. I don't want to be here anyway. It takes that kind of desire. On my wall in my office, I have a picture which is my favorite picture. It's an ostrich or a swan who's swallowing a frog. And the frog is halfway down the swan's throat. But there's one problem. The frog has its hands around the swan's throat, squeezing it. The swan's like, and the title says, "Never Give Up." You can be down their throat, but as long as you got your hands around that throat, can't swallow you.